Hello guys, Happy New Year. Welcome to Christmas Sports again. Yes, we know it's been a long time. There's a bit of change of scenery here. Yes, and also there will be a change of content. We're trying something new. So we know the AFCON is still ongoing. One major reason why I can't talk about the AFCON is Ghana is not in the AFCON. And it pains me so much. You know, Otuado, I wouldn't say anything. Some people say that if Otuado took the Blasters to the AFCON, they wouldn't have given him the chance to take the Blasters to the World Cup. Because we are going to perform, we're going to perform measurable at the AFCON. What do you think? Share your thoughts with me. So as the AFCON is going on, as I don't want to talk about the AFCON, let me tell you something different. Yes. So the AFCON, many people say that the World Cup is the hardest football tournament. Some say the Champions League. But come closer. Listen carefully. Yes. Players who have played in Europe, South America, and all who have played in Africa, they will all attest to one fact. AFCON is harder. Yes, you may not agree. Forget about the UEFA Champions League. AFCON is harder. Not because of skill, not because of tactics, but because nothing in this tournament comes easy. You get me? So in this video, I have 6 reasons. Yes, 6 reasons to explain why AFCON is the hardest tournament. Move with me. Come along and let's go.
We just want to ask them questions. We won't touch anybody. We are just asking questions.
So one, we're going to talk about the first step, or the first reason why I think AFCON is the hardest tournament. The travel. You know, in Europe, most cities are linked by train and rail, and it's very easy for them to move around. There were quite a number of reports of people of this AFCON that they couldn't travel directly from an African country into Morocco. Others had to move to Qatar to be able to get to Morocco. So yes, the travel strains the players, and then sometimes you see players getting so tired even before the first match. So you imagine landing late at night, you sleep for a few hours, and you travel again by bus to the stadium. In Europe, this almost never happens. You get me? So at AFCON, this is normal. So before the whistle even blows, some of the players are already tired. So AFCON tests your body before it tests your football. This is like AFCON scientific. Do you get me? So now let's talk about the heat. Yes. When some people talk about Africa, they say heat. Largely because a bigger part of the continent is located in the hottest region of the globe. Yes. So we are in the tropics. So many of the players that come to play AFCON these days play in Europe, they play in other countries. So even before the match even get to the 60th minute, you see their shirts becoming so wet. Yes, their legs feel heavy. I think there was a point they were even doing water breaks and things for the AFCON. It's just like fire running through them. The weather over here is just so tough over here. So you see, this AFCON has been moved to Morocco. Morocco is a bit colder. You see, the northern part of Africa is outside the part of Africa that's hot. So that's a bit cold for them. Now you bought AFCON, Ghana, and now you bought Burkina Faso. You see how hot it will become. So yes, so the sun over here, it makes it difficult for the European players to move around here. So still about the European players, let's move to the third reason why I think AFCON is difficult. The pitches. I will show you a pitch of the Ghana Premier League as a heat map. It looks like a heat map. Get me? That is not right. So you see, the pitch changes your game. Sometimes some pitches are so bad that the grass is higher than the other. So you get me? You can maybe it's my ball pass now, then the ball will roll. You see, sometimes the ball is supposed to make a stop, but because the pitch is so bad, you will see that the ball will be rolling over, causing so many goals. Not yet Africans to will go and blame it on dark magic or black magic or anything. So some pitches are dry, some pitches are bumpy, you slow down the ball. So famous players will struggle. You get me? That's why in AFCON, one reason why I think we should be using local players when playing AFCON in some countries don't have better stadiums. The local players who are football or Tiamusa, you get me? Or local grass, and the grass is not even better, and they perform better over it. You get me? So in AFCON, you must play very smart football because one bad bounce can send your country home. Okay. Now let's talk about the pressure of the whole nation. So that's the fourth reason why I think AFCON is difficult. The pressure. Fans remember. Now, social media remembers. History remembers. Let me give you a classical example of Nigeria. When Nigeria lost the final of the previous AFCON to Cote d'Ivoire, you can see how they were thrown because Osimhen was not spared. My man, Stanley Wabali, was also not spared. You get me? That's it, the AFCON over here. You can become a hero or you can become a villain just in one tournament of this AFCON. You get me? Some players carry the pain for life. They tend to retire. It's heavy, it's emotional, and it breaks players. You get me? So in AFCON, the fifth reason I'm concerned. There are no small teams in the AFCON. Get me? Perfect example, Comoros and Ghana. Comoros beat Ghana consistently for 2 AFCONs. You get me? Ghana did not anticipate that they were going to be beaten by Comoros in the AFCON. You get me? So there are no small teams. You don't underestimate any team. All teams can overpower you. Unlike this AFCON where the top 8 or the countries that made it to the quarterfinal were teams of high caliber. Mali, don't worry, Mali is also a very good team in the AFCON. So some teams, when they come to the AFCON, they may not have the luxury of their players playing in Europe, but they have the pride, they have hunger, and they have nothing to lose. You get me? Here we have Thomas Partey, who will come and play for the Black Stars. Then he'll be worried that if he gets a bit injured, Arsenal won't call him, so he's not going to put in his best. I'm sorry, Thomas Partey, but I have to say this. That AFCON that you came and then we Arsenal were dragging their feet about you. These are World Cup qualifiers. It pissed me off. I won't lie. But then that's it. The small things have nothing to lose. You had something to lose at that point. So I understand you. You get me? So at the AFCON, the favorites usually go out. Is Ghana a favorite? I don't think Ghana is a favorite at the AFCON anymore. They're not a favorite anymore because nobody even will fear Ghana these days. So, like I said, there are no small teams, and then like you underestimate everyone at your own peril. You get me? So the real reason why AFCON is hard. AFCON is hard. It attacks everything. Your body. I know I'm talking like as though I'm talking about stranger things. It attacks your body, your mind, your comfort. All excuses are removed because of the tournament, because you have to come. I've got the form, the play with the flow. You have to come down and play the AFCON. So the AFCON, winning the AFCON is special. It's not just a trophy. It commands respect. Egypt being the country that has won the AFCON for the most times, and I think they have a record for winning 3 consecutive times. And I remember the one that made it the 3rd consecutive time, winning it in 2010 against Ghana. It really pained me so much. But what can you do? So Egypt has earned that respect. In Ghana, we have our, although the last time we won it was in the 1980s, we still have our respect for having 4 African Cup of Nations. Okay, so the next time you hear the Europeans saying AFCON is easy, remember the story. AFCON does not forgive weakness, and it does not forgive weakness. It does not tolerate content or whatever. So in the next episode, we will look at one referee decision that changed AFCON history forever. So here is Chrisman Sports. My name is Chrisman. I love sports. I talk sports. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is a brand new year, and I tell you, I have a series of interesting news. Goodbye. I'll see you later.